Hello and welcome back to April's Anatomy. So, I do this little thing on my social media platforms called Wellness Wednesday, and I'm going to be bringing that to YouTube. I'm just going to jump right in. Yesterday, I saw one of the most ethereal things you could ever see in the earthly realm, and that is a miracle. So, I was coming out of Dollar Tree just to get some snacks, and I noticed an elderly woman trip and fall on the sidewalk, and she hurt her leg and her wrist. She's 88 years old. She had a pre existing heart condition and a tumor in her arm. So I knelt by her head, like in an attempt to shield her from the eyes from because the sun was just like beaming down on her, and she was just crying and just really anxious. And I just felt so bad. And I'm just providing her words of affirmation because if you know me personally, that's my universal love language. And my mom had called 911, and so did this nurse that was nearby. And luckily, she was a nurse who caters to the elderly, and she was able to help a lot and provide medical assistance. Sorry, that's my dryer going off. So apparently, my laundry's dirty. And so I credit my Girl Scout training for this. I knew well enough not to move her head off the pavement, despite this one bystander telling us to do so. And the nurse backed me up on it. She was like, you really shouldn't move her head. Um, yeah, because that's basic standard practice when someone falls to the ground. So the EMT show up, and that's just a miracle in and of itself, and that she was okay. And then my mom and I walked into Shaw's supermarket, and we were in the international food section, and the last thing on my mind was getting miso for this recipe we were making. So I immediately said, Mom, can I have your keys? I need to go pray. And because there's no way I could just like pray in the middle of a store. That's just weird. Is it weird? I don't know. And I know I said a lot in my social media posts for those of you who've seen it, but I'm just going to go straight to the point. When I was a freshman in college, in the summer before that, I was a volunteer intern at Tufts Medical Center in Boston, and I witnessed a lot of cancer patients undergo the consequences of the silent killer. And I forgot to add that I was in the oncology department where my dad was treated. And I, um, and then I met this one patient, and God forbid I start crying, but he was my favorite patient because he saw some sort of light within me that was just made to shine. And as cliche as that sounds, it's true. But, um, and he strongly believed in both God and science. And that's something I believe in as well. And, um, I mean, the two coexist, I think. I'm by no means as religious as I used to be, but that's just what I think. Feel free to say anything different. um, and then he eventually passed away due to leukemia. And ironically, it was the same day as my last day there before I went off to college. And then um, since then, I vowed to be an oncology doctor, only to have that dream, or vow in this case, be broken by my own petty distractions in college and just like my limiting beliefs in general. I was like, can I really do this? Can I really not? Like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do science. But here's the thing, I can. I mean, hey, I am studying to become a dietitian. See? I mean, I have the extensive amount of notes to prove it. And I passed every quiz thus far in my nutritionist course. And this kind of goes back to what I said in my last video. Like, never let anyone tell you that you can't do something, no matter how hard they try to make it, or no matter if, like, say, your college ex tells you that you can't do something, or blah, 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 blah. And then I found or recollected this quote, for the lack of a better word, by Emma Watson when she gave this speech at the UN in 2014. And I love Emma Watson. I mean, I worship her at her feet. I know that sounds weird out of all people, but hey, she's smart. Come on. And she's a feminist. And then she said, if not me, who? If not now, when? In a nutshell. And I think the full quote is like something, hold on, I have it written down. It's, in my moments of doubt, I told myself firmly, if not me, who? If not now, when? So I told myself that this morning and yesterday. And I had made, when I went to my mom's car to pray, I prayed to God that, I am devoting my whole life to healthcare and to be a dietitian. And for those of you who don't know, I'm getting my MSAN in Applied Nutrition Dietetics from the University of New England starting this fall. And I, because I am meant to share my gifts with the world. And like, I see a miracle within me, and I see a miracle within other people. I mean, just that nurse, and even my mom who like held her hand, that woman's hand, and those EMTs who showed up like practically in an instant, and all those people who came to see if she was okay. I mean, come on. It's amazing how miracles can happen just like in front of you and you don't even realize it. So that's all I have for you today. Give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on Nutrition Fact Friday. Don't miss it. Bye.